Okay. Oops. All right. So let's go ahead and come to our mats here. Go ahead, big sigh. Just sigh it out. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we got a chance to come to our mats today. So go take your shoulders, roll our shoulders back. Go ahead, take a nice big deep breath. And just allow that smile here to come to your lips, to embody it in your body. Let's take our arms, circle, sweep those arms overhead. Take a nice big breath. Exhale, bring those hands to the heart center. And just follow our breath. Inhale, stretching tall. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Just continue to follow our breath. And last one, let's meet with those hands at the heart center. And releasing those hands down by our side. And let's just gentle twist here. Remembering the exhale. And just allowing those arms to flop. And just go ahead, slowly coming back to center here. So from here, let's go ahead and step our feet wide from here. Take a big inhale up. Just hinge those hips, swoop it down, sunflowers here. Inhaling up. Exhaling, swan diving it down. Just continue with these sunflowers here. And 2 more big sunflowers here. We'll meet with those hands back at the heart center. Let's just go ahead and take a moment here to flatten our hands onto our heart center. And just allow ourselves to feel the warmth of our hands, holding our hearts.
Now I want to keep going.
Good, release our hands.
Oh,
down.
yay!
And we're going to take a big inhale. Let's go swan dive it down to a straddle. Go ahead, exhale out. And just taking a moment here to allow that head and neck to dangle. And from here, go ahead, gently shake your head no. It's nice and gentle, just allowing traction on that head and neck here. Now I'm allowing that head and neck to come center here. Let's go ahead and move our hands to our quads, and from here tuck our tailbone and go and roll it all the way up. And go step our feet together here, big shoulder roll. So from here, let's go ahead and step 1 foot back. Go and find our warrior one stance. Just bring our hands in front of ourselves here as if we're holding that tray. From here, let's gently push our hands forward, leaning into that forward foot. Good. Inhale, pull the arm back, straighten that forward leg. Good. Exhale, push it forward, lean into that forward leg. Inhale, pull it back, shifting our weight to that back foot. And just continue here with our breath. We're just shifting our weight from forward to back. Both feet continue to stay on the ground. And last one, let's go ahead and end on a push here. Go ahead and push here. And go to lift those arms overhead. Find that traditional warrior one here. From here, let's go open up to warrior two. And go ahead and adjust yourself as you need it here. And go ahead and check in with those toes. You'll see those big toes. Let's go ahead and release those hands. Let's go ahead and square our toes. And let's switch the other side. Go ahead and point our toes to the other side of our mat. And go ahead and find a warrior one stance pointing in the opposite direction on that opposite leg. Hands in front of ourselves here as if we're holding a tray. Go ahead and come back to that push-pull here. Good. Exhale, pushing forward into that forward leg. Inhale, pulling it back, shifting our weight back. Exhale, pushing forward. Inhale, pull it back. Just continue pushing here and pulling, matching our breath with the movement. And last one is going to meet on that push here. Push it forward, hold it here. Would lift those arms overhead, find that warrior one opposite side. Let's go to open up warrior two. So again, adjust yourself, make sure you have a good foundation. Just go ahead and release those hands. Go ahead and square those toes now to the front of our mat. Take a big inhale up. Swan might go back down to that wide-legged straddle. Exhale out. Just go ahead and breathe here into this forward straddle. And now from here, placing one hand on the center of our mat, let's go take the other arm, rotate open here, get a rotation. And release that hand down. Let's go to rotate open other side, extending the other arm up high in the sky. And release it back down. Coming back that straddle. Again, focusing on that head and neck here, allowing it to be heavy. And then moving our hands to our quads from here, tuck our tail and roll it all the way up. Let's go ahead and step our feet back together here. Go ahead, shoulder roll here. And now with hands on our hips, just go ahead and make some hip circles here. And let's go ahead and switch directions. And good, come on back to that center place. Hands down by our sides. Let's just take a moment here to enjoy our mountain pose. Just breathing here and being, feeling the solidness of our feet anchored into the ground. Allowing the stillness. From here, go ahead, big shoulder roll here, exaggerate those shoulders. Just go ahead and move into a moon salutation, so big inhale up. Let's go ahead and make a steeple here, lean it off to our side. Feel that stretch running all the way from that hip through those ribs, through that shoulder. Come back center, exhale off the other side. Good, inhale back center, go swan dive down, forward fold, exhale out. Hands on the shins, half lift for that monkey pose. Drop the chest, inhale up, come back, that steeple here, exhale off the side. Inhale back center, exhale off the other side. Inhale back center, swan dive down, forward fold, exhale out. Hands on the shins, half lift, monkey pose. Drop the chest. Let's go through the sequence 3 more times on your own. We'll meet back in a mountain pose when you're done. You'll go kneading back in our mountain pose when you're done. From here, let's go ahead and soften our knees here. We'll do a little bit of balanced work. So right here is just fine with both feet on the ground. If you like, you can shift your weight over to one side. As a reminder, you can grab a piece of wall or bring a chair to support yourself if you like. So this is option one with all our weight on one side of our leg. Option two is to take the toe out to the side. Option three is extend that opposite arm, make a diagonal line from the fingertip to the toe. And let's go ahead and release that hand, release that foot. Go ahead, shake it out, roll the shoulders back. And again, get a little bounce on those knees, soft down those knees, and move that other side. So when you're ready, shift your weight over to the other side. Deciding which option. 1, 2, or 3. So really focus on those abs, that core. Another option, you can take your foot off the ground. Ooh. Let's go ahead and release that hand, release that foot. Go ahead, shake it out, loosen those shoulders. We're gonna take a big inhale up. Swan dive it down, forward fold. Exhale into that mat. And then moving our hands for quads, your heels, go tuck your tailbone and roll it up halfway. Tuck that chin. Good, exhale, flat back down. You're gonna tuck your tailbone and roll it up halfway. Press up those shoulder blades. Wiggle your tail a little bit if you like. Exhale, flat back down. One more time, roll it up halfway. Exhale, flat back down. If we were to tuck our tailbone and roll it up all the way up here, one vertebrae at a time. A big shoulder roll when you come to that top. We're just going to take our arms wide. Good, open up that chest. I always love my chest open here, you guys know it. Good, round the back, tuck your chin. Good, inhale, bring those arms behind yourself, lift the chin to the sky. Round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, squeeze those shoulder blades, chin to the sky. Good, flex between these two, a few more times. All right, last one. We'll meet with those arms extended behind yourselves here. And if you want, you can reach around behind, clasp those hands behind yourself for that chest expansion. And move into a forward fold. You can either leave those hands here in forward fold or walk those hands down our legs, finding our forward fold. So deciding whether you'd like to keep that chest expansion Or those hands supported on your quads or resting on the ground. And now strong abs, go to lift our heart center, release that forward fold. Ooh, good big shoulder roll here. Good, palms facing forward, feet on the ground. Let's go drop one ear off to the shoulder. Let's get that lateral neck stretch going. And let's tuck our chin, roll our ears the other side, get that lateral stretch on the other side. And let's tuck our chin, drop our chin to our chest here. Feel that stretch running from the base of the shoulders all the way through that neck. Good, lifting our chin here, good big shoulder roll, just resetting those shoulders. And again, let's go to step one, foot back, find our warrior one stance. Decide how you'd like to express your warrior one here. Remembering all our options, 2 foot works for you. After you just go inhale, open up to that warrior 2. So again, adjust yourself, make sure you have that solid foundation here. Check in with that knee. That knee can tend to roll in, so focus on rolling that knee out to the outer edge of that foot. Let's go ahead and straighten that forward leg and we'll move into a triangle. So into those hips. Good, tip it in the triangle. Just check in with that knee. Make sure there's a slight bend in that knee. You want to avoid blocking that leg out. So go and support yourself however you need it. Grab a block if you like. Wherever you're at, go and release that hand so it drags down toward the mat. Allow the arms to be heavy out of the arm socket. Now let's go and add some movement here. So taking our thumb, tracing thumb up our arm into the armpit. Extend the arm up into that triangle. Good, release that hand down, hands heavy. Trace that thumb up armpit, find that triangle. And just continue here to follow our breath. Inhale, drawing the arm up, extending it up to the sky. Exhale, release the arm. Let's go and do this 3 more times. Through this movement cycle, we'll meet back in our triangle. Now, if you'd like to join me for a half bind, take the arm and flip the arm palm it around. And just take the back of the hand and place it in the small of the back. Now our shoulder's gonna want to tend to roll down, so really focus on rolling that shoulder open. Let's go to release that bind, extend the arm back up high to the sky if you're not there already. And let's go and tip it up out of that triangle, release those hands. Let's go square our toes and shift our weight to the other side. So find warrior one stands opposite side. You have a block and you want to use your block, bring your block close by. Decide how you'd like to express your warrior one. Let's go and release those arms and open up to warrior two. Go and adjust yourself as you need it. And from here, straighten the forward leg, moving into that triangle here. Good, tip it down here. Remembering soft bend in that knee. I always like my block. It helps prevent me from locking my knee out. And from here, let's go and release that hand down toward the mat. Just allow that arm to dangle here. Just feel the tension moving out of your fingertips into the earth. Let's go come back that movement pattern here. Take that thumb, trace the thumb up into the armpit. Reach your arm up high to the sky. Exhale, release that hand down. Inhale, draw the thumb up. Extend it up. Exhale, release. Just go ahead and continue here on your own. Let's go ahead and do 3 more here. We'll meet back in the triangle when you're done. So meeting back in that triangle, if you'd like to try for that half bind on the other side, would flip the arm palm side back. Take the back of the hand, place a small that back. Take that shoulder, roll that shoulder open. So remembering this half bind is always an option. And release that arm back up high in the sky, find that triangle. And let's tip it up out of that triangle. Go ahead and release those arms. Go ahead and take a big inhale. We're back in that wide-legged straddle. Swan dive it down. Exhale out. Great place to release your tension. And moving our hands to our quads, tuck our tail, we'll go roll it all the way up. Let's step our feet together here. Roll those shoulders back, find that mountain pose. And just go ahead and take a moment here, invite that stillness back in. Deep breath. Exhale out. So if you're going to take a big inhale up, stretch tall, and go swan dive it down, forward fold, exhale out. So with hands in the mat, let's go step our feet back, find a down dog here. Just take a moment here to sink those heels back toward that mat. Shrug those shoulders back, holding this down dog. Let's go to bend at the knees, come down to all fours. Let's sink it back, child's pose. If you have a block close by, feel free to place your forehead on the block. Lift your head up off the mat, go place your block off the side if you have a block, and come back up to all fours. So from here, let's go ahead and stack our wrists underneath our shoulders, knees underneath those hips. And from here, let's extend one leg out and hold it here. Flex those toes are pointing toward the ground. From here, let's go ahead and add some movement. So bring the knee underneath the chin, underneath the chest to meet the chin. Go ahead, extend that leg out and lift the chin. So knee to meet the chin underneath, lift and extend. Knee to meet the chin, lift and extend. Just continue here with these donkey kicks. And remembering this movement is optional. And one more, let's meet with that leg extended behind ourselves. Hold it here nice and solid. And then the knee come down to all fours. Let's sink it back, child's pose. If you want, take those knees a little bit wider. Just take a moment here to rest. Lifting your head up, let's go ahead and come up to all fours. Let's go ahead and move to the other side, balance it out here. Take a moment to get that solid foundation. When you're ready, extend the other leg out. And let's go come back to that movement here. So knee to meet the chin, Lift and extend. Knee to chin, lift and extend. Go ahead and continue here, mindfully bringing the knee to meet the chin, lifting and extending. And last one, let's go ahead and meet in that extension here. And release that knee back down to the ground. Go ahead and sink it back, child's pose. Let's rest that forehead here on the mat. From here, lifting your head up, let's go ahead and come up to all fours. Let's go push our block to the side and go shift your weight around. Go ahead and sit it down here. Just go ahead and find yourself easy seated position. And go ahead and couple neck rolls here as we find ourselves easy seated position. Go bring that head back to that neutral place. From here, let's just go ahead and circle at the waist here. Keep circling here. And let's go ahead and switch directions, other side. And last one's going to come back to that neutral, easy seated position. Let's go and move into a spinal twist. So one hand comes behind ourselves, other hand comes across our body. We'll look over our shoulder. Good, release that twist. Let's switch the other side. The other hand comes behind ourselves, other hand comes across the body. Look over the shoulder. And release that twist. Got a couple shoulder rolls here, just release those shoulders. From here, let's go to extend both legs out. So we're here in this staff pose. We're going to come to my favorite pose. That's a tone of sarcasm here. So for you to take a big inhale up. And from here, leading with that chin exhale, release our hands toward our feet. Holding it here, the spine is nice, long, and tall. Continue to lead with that chin. Just enjoying this hamstring stretch here. Just keep breathing here. Breathing, releasing, and allowing. Let's take our hands and walk our hands back in toward ourselves. Let's go ahead and fold our feet in. Let's bring our feet together so they're foot to foot here. Here's our butterfly. And you can stay right here if you want gentle tension with those forearms down on those inner thighs. Breathe into any areas of tension here. Let's go ahead and release that butterfly and just fold our knees back in here. Just bring our feet so they're flat here on the floor. Let's just relax and drape our torso between our knees, chin and chest. Just nice and gentle here. Lifting our head up, let's go place our hands beneath our knees, and from here, go and roll ourselves all the way down. Whew. Go ahead and exhale out. And just go ahead and tick-tock those knees a few times. Couple pelvic tilts, just release that low back here. We're just going to draw our knee into our chest, hug that knee here. Just go and point and flex that toe a couple times. Just great to get those muscles going. Let's go take that leg and flatten that leg over that planted foot. And let's move into reverse pigeon, threading our hands between our thighs. Pull that knee into our chest. Breathe into that outer thigh. Go ahead and release that foot down, unfold that foot. Let's go and bring the other knee into our chest, hug that knee here. Point, flex a couple times. Get that muscle that runs along that shin warmed up a little bit, stretch it out. And we're going to take that leg, flatten that leg over that planted leg, move into that reverse pigeon, draw that knee in toward our chest.
Go ahead and release that foot down. Go ahead and unfold that foot. Go ahead, come on back. Go ahead, tick-tock those knees a couple times. Go ahead, gently come back to center here. Again, just take a moment here to enjoy some stillness. And let's begin to move ourselves now into our final relaxation. So whatever shape that takes, go ahead and move yourself into that final shape. Your next breath, go ahead and exhale out. Releasing any tension out of your body. If you feel comfortable doing so, gently close your eyes. Now just take these next few moments here to breathe and be. you're at, go take a nice big deep breath. And if you feel comfortable doing so, go ahead, take your hands. Go and fold your hands across your belly, just allowing them to land wherever they land. Just feel the warmth of your touch. If you're not there already, go to bend at the knees, bring your feet so they're flat on the floor. And go to adjust your low back a couple times, pelvic tilts, tick-tock those knees. Nice and gentle and slow. And when you're ready, your body tells you it's time. Go gently roll over onto your side and find that sleeping baby pose. I'm just going to take a moment here to breathe. Now when you're ready, with one hand at the shoulder, begin to gently push yourself up. Just go ahead and take your time. Just find ourselves back in our easy seated position. I'm going to take those shoulders and shrug those shoulders up to the ears. And go drop them down as far from the ears as they can be. Again, shoulders to ears. Good, exhale, release those shoulders as far from the ears as they can come. Good, release those shoulders. Let's go take our arms, circle, sweep those arms overhead, stretch it tall, one last stretch. From here, release those hands, release those shoulders. Hands back at the heart center. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. All right, I will stop the recording here.